My name's Hank Parker. I'm a partner in charge of the audit practice at Piazza, Donnelly and Marlette in Torrance. We're going by the name PDM, Certified Public Accountants. I've been with the firm for 7 years, and prior to that I was with a top 10 public accounting firm for 13 years in both their Seattle and Los Angeles offices. I've served a lot of businesses from startup companies to large public companies, international corporations and banks, but the reason I left the firm that I used to be with and came to PDM is that we serve a lot more closely held entrepreneurial businesses, and I like that. I like that hands-on feeling with the business owner, operator, and helping them kind of be their partner to run their business. We're going to talk about business planning today, and I want to differentiate a little bit between strategic and business planning. And I also want to throw in that everybody that operating and capital budgets, folks get confused when you start talking about business planning or strategic planning. They start to think that that has to do with their budgets, their capital needs and things like that. The operating and the capital budgets are a component of either your business plan or your strategic plan, but it's separate from the plan itself. And today I'm going to talk about business planning, but I just wanted to let you know strategic planning, to differentiate it from business planning, strategic planning is an organization's process of defining its strategies, directions, its decision-making processes, etc. Usually you do this with one of these kind of catchphrase things like SWOT analysis or PEST analysis and so forth. It seems like a new one of these comes up every few years. But the strategic planning I always look at as a much more internal process. This is your board, your management team, your spouse, your co-founders, business partners. This is how we are going to run our business. This is the things we're going to do to make the operations work and how we're going to exploit the markets that we're in and so forth to maximize our profitability. Strategic planning is very much more an internal plan. Business planning, on the other hand, is really for it's for internal use, but it's really also for external use. And I'm going to use the word underwriter a few times today. When I'm talking about an underwriter, a lot of people always think insurance because you're underwriting for insurance. But that could be anybody who is underwriting your firm or your company for any reason. It could be because they're granting you credit, it because they're giving you insurance, it could be because they're giving you a bond for some kind of work that you're going to do, whether it's a construction bond or whether it's an employee dishonesty bond or something like that. For, you know, a housekeeping company or an aquarium cleaning or a pool service should have some kind of a bond to protect against that. It could also mean a bank that is going to extend you credit. It could mean investors that are going to inject money into your company through the form of debt or equity or something like that. So if I use the word underwriter or creditor, I'm using those interchangeably. It's pretty much anybody who's going to give you some kind of money or credit.